So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Italy against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. When it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking, and he's so sharp, they nicknamed him the Dagger.
I love watching him. He's one pea in a pod. There's only one Hristo Stoichkov.
And he's always got plenty to say.
He's had it taken off him. Torres. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Adams picks it up from the goal kick. And that could set him on his way. And he's on his way! Shot, surely! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Cruyff. Always onto this. Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. Torres. And Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard can get it clear. Cross to the back post. He's got tall. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't far away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that's put paid to a promising move. He has a look up. Stoichkov tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they...
Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright, and another try! He scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Sharp, simple, satisfying. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Threads one in. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Cannavaro tries to clear. Isco!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now there's a fine ball. Arsenal awarded another corner. Arsenal have their third corner. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he can clear it away. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bellingham. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's made its way to him. Isco, played in deep.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lewandowski. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just...
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deep cross. Oh, that should get the job done. Now it's Cruyff, looking to play him in. Oh, cracking ball. Tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Cafu gets it away. Oh, good spread. Looking to go deep. Adams can get it clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Lewandowski. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Looking for the run, and this is Cruyff. Oh, good-looking ball.
2 added minutes has
Cruyff
been indicated.
had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Batistuta. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bellingham.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Can he finish?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Batistuta goes short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And claimed it back swiftly. Rodri.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Torres! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Real chance here. Spread it left. Played it. He's got full. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team.
It's roll! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the
Those
issue
of you
even
making their way
further.
home on
I'd
public
always be
transportation
inclined to
today,
go
please
for
watch the
the
screen
latter,
for train
go for a
departure
third,
times from all
especially
local major
with a full half
stations.
of football still to play.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Distributed tidily. Oh, it's played into the area.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Goes for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Terrific header! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A case now of complete control. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? Cute ball now. Roll! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And it's Bellingham. Great work on the overlap. Bayer claims it without any fuss. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is Bale. Adams gets over and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. Torres looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And this is Torres, and the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Raul clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And he's been shifted off it. That is a great pick out. Dunk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Out to the left it goes. Cafu. He's picked his way through. And they've got rid. Serginho. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bale, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. Bernardo Silva. Rummenigge. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to belt it away. Cross from Cafu. Up he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing.
He's had a shot! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Batistuta aimed beyond the defence. Played in deep. Defending of the desperate variety. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Batistuta. Milt chasing the game, trailing by one. And played right into his path. They're urging him to shoot. Isco.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Oh, shooting chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's played in here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Bangladesh surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Big chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Park Ji-sung shoots! It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola. And it's Isco. In towards the back stick. He's having a shot! They've done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
And the shot! And it's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
That's that, the end. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's in on, and the shot! That's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely weighted ball. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. He has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Henderson. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Isco is the team's great visionary. Tries to play it through. Floated through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Arsenal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's going to go a long way. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Dink through. Oh, he's been caught now. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Jordan Henderson in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please make sure
Any
to
strong
watch the
opinions on the
screen
first
for
half?
information
Well, there's
bulletins
no way
from
to
the regional
disguise the
police
fact that
department.
they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked
Substitution
even
for
at times.
Arsenal. Number 20.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0.
Number 8.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out
Big
what...
chance! He scored! First blood drawn. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta tries to clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Cruyff. So we've reached the hour mark. Great ball if he can get there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cross from Cafu.
That's good defensive concentration.
He's having a go! Oh, he's been caught on it here! That has been knocked clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are...
And he's let fly! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. He gets big. Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Arsenal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Now it's Raul. Aubameyang is onto this. There's no flag. Cafu gets into some space. He's got tall. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Jordan Henderson. Rice. Milan finding their passes.
Has been indicated.
Shevchenko, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever...
He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment. Mbappe! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's had it taken off him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Over to the left. Tries to pass it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Torres. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. It's played through for him. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Driving forward. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared away. He slings... Oh, smashing header! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Shoots! It's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
An uncompromising challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Quick look, then plays it in. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows...
Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. They're back on the ball again. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Guardiola goes on a run down the left wing. Terrific header! Oh, it's come loose. DiMarco, nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Cruyff. Adams, lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. Cannavaro, Pickford, Cannavaro, Adams, Van de Ven. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And a chance! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like...
Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal go into the lead. Bellingham. Looking for the run. Cafu. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. Referee's given a throw. It's a promising position. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And that's definitely not his best. Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Messi. Messi gets flagged offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and it's Van Basten! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, that's well spotted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. Cruyff running with the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Cruyff! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. What a game, a contest of... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball.
Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Raul. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Torres threads one in, and that's a danger. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Baggio. Bellingham does well to get it back. Now it's Raul. Now it's Bellingham. And he's there to belt it away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Dunk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Baggio. Oh, what a mistake! It's Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
Baggio looks to get on the end of this. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Look at the space here. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he plays one through. Takes a shot! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
And a quick
at this
announcement
stage.
today that memorabilia from today's
Arsenal
match
go
is
in
now
at
on
half-time
sale
on
in
a
the Stadium
comfortable
Hall.
two-goal cushion.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Baggio. Coming
Here
on
we
the
go
field
again.
is number 7,
Knocks it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! And what a big quick... He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And this is Nedved. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rijkaard. Barcelona finding their passes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe could try cutting inside here.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Looking for options for movement. Here comes the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Great run on the overlap here. And this is Raul. Now the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Deftly out wide. Here comes a big header. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that has been clubbed away. Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. That is some save from Khan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Pelé. Guardiola getting this one clear. And here's Nedved. Pelé shoots! And yes, it's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 16, Rodri. Number 22,
Isco.
Postecoglou.
5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Corner then. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Rodri gets it clear.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Searching pass he's played there. Chips it through. And he's managed to get free. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate...
It's roll! No, not quite.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Some really good ball movement. Al Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that has fair fizzed. It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Quarter of an hour played. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Torres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cafu. Cafu plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rummenigge can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. Arsenal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Vieira. Maldini. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now a droll. That's a shade optimistic. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Torres. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. He steps in,
There will
and
be
that's
1
the end of
minute
that.
added time.
And no, that was never going to make it. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we
Hello,
were
everybody,
at the
and
beginning.
please
It
join
is
me in
0-0
wishing
at the
a
break.
happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 20.
There's the start of the second half.
Torres.
Both sides
21,
defensively robust up to now.
Coming on the field, number 97.
Guardiola running with the ball.
Number 10, Robert Lewandowski. Number 19,
Bellingham.
Park Ji-sung.
Searching pass he's played there. And it's Aubameyang. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's gone looking for safety. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Raul. And he's lost his man here. And reclaim. Goal! Goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard.
It's a mighty effort against the crossbar. Van der Ven gets it clear. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Cleared away. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, played right into his path. Nicely shaped ball.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Al Hilal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw
2
level.
added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu with the clearance. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good-looking ball, nicely spread. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross to the back post. Quality ball. He won't be happy with that one. And he's in on goal. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And he's gone looking for safety. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Batistuta. He has found the way through. And now they can clear their lines. And smartly reclaimed.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And the pass is intercepted. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Beckham. Messi is onto it in a flash. And that's been won straight back. Has a look and place it forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
A quick reminder today that
So we reached the
smoking is
halfway
only
point.
allowed in areas
Arsenal
shown on
ended
this
that
map.
first half in
Thank you for
such
your
a strong
cooperation.
fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Number 8, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Here we go again.
Number 97.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Decent progress down the left. Chance to deliver. Caught offside that time. Xabi Alonso running with the ball. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. It is a corner, good chance. Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it through. That's an excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Isco. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dunk gets good distance on it. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, they could break here. Cafu. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Aubameyang. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And reclaimed it in a trice. Isco. Oh, that's fabulous. That has been knocked clear. Back when it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Throw in. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shot could be on. And Aubameyang! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez.
Alvarez! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpected. He's gone for goal! And he's gone backward here. And Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And a chance! This time, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And across it goes.
Well played and well cleared.
Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Luis Suarez. Chance here to counter. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he lines up a cross. Baresi gets it away. Played out to the right. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Isco. That is a brilliant interception. Makaleli.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Mbappe, can he get on the end of this? And this is Raul. That's really nicely played. Danger averted for now. Deftly away. And he cuts out the supply. Raul. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And it's Isco. Isco. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be
Whatever
one
he had in
more
mind,
added time.
that was not it. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter.
Just a
It
quick
seems the
announcement.
team
We
were
would
just a
like
bit
to
too
inform you
busy
that
playing within
CCTV is now in
themselves,
operation
too
for your
tentative. They have
safety.
to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Mbappe. Number
Here we go
20,
again.
Fernando Torres.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 97, Aubameyang.
David
Substitution.
Villa. Takes a shot. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
David Villa. And this is Raul. And he's certainly... Can he finish? Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Luis Suarez. And he's being shifted off it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Luis Suarez. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a goal kick. Raul does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rijkaard. Ball played for Conte. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, there's a probing ball.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very...
Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Musiala coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Villa. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Shonen Belmare really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Aubameyang. De Gea claims comfortably.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's the chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. Good ball, good take. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal.
Takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Del Piero. There he goes, motoring forward. Cafu clears. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Dunk cuts out the pass. Bellingham. And it's Fernando Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cafu clears it away. Now it's Villa. Now it's Raul. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. He came in hard, very hard. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, what has happened here? Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And he was quick to react. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And here's Messi. Torres has created one goal already. Nicely worked. Deftly away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fun. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Cafu. Played in deep. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Guardiola. David Villa. Well, that looks a decent ball. David Villa. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
That has certainly made things... And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Through the gates. Substitutions taking place.
So we're into the second 45. Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tries to play it through. Davids. Now it's Osimhen. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Isco. And he's there to clear it. That's the throw. Davids. Cafu. Davids. Del Piero. Isco. Threads one in. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. And he cuts out the supply. In towards the back stick. Messi. Now it's Villa. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Messi. Now it's Villa. Out towards the flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Isco. That's a nicely shaped ball. Tries a shot! Davids. Messi. Knocks it into space. And he's away. And this is Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cannavaro, cross goes in, climbs up big, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's run loose here. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Cannavaro. Osimhen. Now it's Villa. Oh, good spread.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cross needs to be good. Aubameyang gets flagged offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Madrid have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the...
Good chance here! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Park Ji-sung, brilliantly cut out. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Raul. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. Raul. Park Ji-sung. And here's Raul. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's a dangerous ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Cleared without complication. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the shot! Marvellous goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And we hit half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back on the way. Played in deep, up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bellingham. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Beckham. Kimmich, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Has a look up and drives it forward. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears. Great chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Knocks it into space. Raul. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cross flung in towards the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Can he get on the end of this? He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Look at the space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Opts to play it back. Beckham! Keeper's not concerned by that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And back to the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character as winning team. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's quick to get it clear again. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's got away. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Raul. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Out of play for a throw. And he whips it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Isco! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that
could be danger here. It could be. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has sent him sprawling. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Danielson. Well, that is one way to stop him. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's only too happy to take that back. Played into space. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's ambitious. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cafu. Messi. Threads one in. Danielson. Lewandowski. Guardiola clears. And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second.
He's gone for goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams wins the duel this time. Raul. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rooney. He's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Bullish header! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Torres! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot. Raul gets through on his own, and he shoots! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And yes, it's him again. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been a...
It's Raul! Well, that is remarkable.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Arsenal against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's cut it out. Shot, surely! Mbappe is flagged offside. No way through. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shifted upfield. Zico. Milan finding their passes. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, just skip! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. He's in a good position here. Danger averted for now. And he's only too happy to take that back. And they're back on the ball again. Eto'o, he's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
2 added minutes have
Foot
been
in.
indicated.
Now it's Torres. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Great run on the overlap here. Ball comes in. And he's there to clear it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
With the owner of a
Well,
blue
let's not beat about the
car
bush,
parked outside
Peter.
the
It's
stadium
been
gate,
fairly flat,
kindly
and the
remove it,
supporters
as it
have
is
had
about to
little
be
to
towed
cheer
away.
about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Number 8, Mbappe.
And we're underway again.
Coming on the field, number
Arsenal can
97,
really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
There could be trouble here. Aubameyang gets flagged offside. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Raul. Look at the space here. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Raul. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nesta clears it away. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Zico, spread out to the left. Cafu goes back to front. Can he get on the end of this? Aubameyang. Busquets gets good distance on it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He has found the way through. Cafu gets it away, and they're quick to get it back.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Not much subtlety about that, chap. Here's a chance! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Aubameyang. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Robert Lewandowski. Number 97.
No way through there.
Number 4.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
David Villa. Number 17.
Nicely
Vinicius
intercepted.
Junior. Number 19, Park Ji-sung. Substitutions taking
Unnecessary
place.
risks, and the game is petering out here.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Floated through. Oh, that's a key
There
interception.
will be 1 minute added time.
Dembele's cross. Gets his head on it! It's hit the upright. And with that, the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides